This is called east to west circumnavigation. To travel in a circle is the same as doing this.
One day, me and LittleMissNow was watching stupid people on YouTube. As per usual.
It's impossible. Would you agree? Or no one's done it before, let's say. No one's done it before. If you can do this, then I might believe you that we're living on a ball.
Sometimes I just have to stop the video before it goes too far. So LittleMissNow and quickly change the topic. What did you do for Halloween this year? You did dress up, right?
Yeah.
What did you dress up like?
Wonder Woman!
It's like Wonder Woman. Exactly. And you got this balloon. In the flat earth, globe earth debate on the internet, people are always accusing flat earth debaters to be so-called Poes. But here comes a tribute to the only Poe I know. Mr. Poe, you're up. I'm talking, of course, but Edgar Allan Poe. Here's a little tribute to him that I wrote. Get prepared to be scared.
Once upon a midnight debate, I tried to sleep. It was very late. After a long and crazy introduction of manic sound, suddenly my ears were burning. A mention and my mind was churning. Mr. S used LittleMissNow to gain some ground. It was clear to all the earth is round. Only this is what I found.
No, it was scary. LittleMissNow was clearly impressed by the poem I wrote. LittleMissNow, do you know that we are famous?
Why are we?
Yeah, we are famous. Let me show you. But it was time to share the news that we finally got noticed by a flat earther. What you need to know is that there's a guy called Harold. He doesn't like to be censored, so let's not censor Harold. He was on a debate with our friend, Mr. Sensible, and he was on the internet and he saw a little girl from Scandinavia, and he was offended. Let's have a look.
But my main point is, on your channel, I've seen a video where you've got a guy from Scandinavia and his little daughter.
A little daughter? Daughter?
And you're promoting that little children call us flirfs and stupid and idiotic and that they don't check things for themselves. So even though you're not shouting and swearing at us, you are promoting fanaticism and following and trusting what you say instead of people checking for themselves. Right. That's anti-science. What are you doing?
Actually, that little girl, okay, you made your point. That little girl, I think she's about 7 years old.
6 years old.
That's Nowpinion's daughter, and yet he's an online friend of mine. She understands. They did an experiment. They took a barometer or measured the air pressure at ground level and then went up to a tall tower and measured the air pressure again and measured the drop. So she did, with her dad's help, some basic science.
But now you know that there is a guy out there, at least one, that saw our video on Mr. Sensible channel, got so angry about it, so he had to go on to a debate and complain about 6-year-olds debunking flat earthers.
What is wrong with that?
So he's angry because you are calling these guys flerfs and idiots.
Because it's not a pancake.
Finally, the main attraction for tonight. Fung and the Coriolis effect. You and me have been to Hong Kong a bunch of times, right?
Yeah.
And they have lots of skyscrapers, right?
Yeah, and the
Victoria Peak is kind of cool when you have this awesome view from the peak. You and me have been there and watched several times.
Yeah, it's really fun to be there.
Yeah. Anyway.
I remember being at that hotel when you can swim in the pool when you want.
Because the reason I'm asking about Hong Kong is that there's one guy called Fung.
My name's Fung, and I'm from Hong Kong.
While you're eating your Pop-Tart again, let's have a look at what Fung says about the Coriolis effect.
And I've been a flat earther for 6 years now. When you're on a roundabout, you are on a rotating, spinning reference frame and not an inertial one.
Mm-hmm.
If you observe anything that is not attached to the roundabout, like a lamppost, which is not moving,
that's incorrect.
It is on a It is on a separate reference frame. You will observe a Coriolis. You will see them lamppost.
That's not Coriolis. You're conflating
and drifting
things
away
here.
from you. The lamppost is not even moving, but you are seeing this effect.
Yeah, flat earther or...
He's definitely a flat earther. Now, there's this little animation here. So, there's a ball that is being thrown from the inside of a carousel here. In a straight line towards the edge, do you see? Yeah.
Like it's on the edge.
Yeah.
On.
Exactly. So if you just have a hovering camera above that carousel, you would see this ball would go straight out. However, if you are on the carousel, on the same carousel as this ball here, you would see that it would curve away. Remember that we actually tried that in real life? You had this Hubba Bubba gum?
Yeah, and then I threw it to you, but it went at this side and flew away.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Look right here, and then I sound like a cow. I sound like a cow.
But what is funny here, look at your reaction, because you know that you're throwing this Hubba Bubba in a straight line, but you're so confused to how it curved away. Look at your face. What? So in your mind, it would go straight ahead, right? But actually, it curved away.
Yeah, because it's spinning.
Yeah. Well, from your reference frame,
I should have threw it this way, and then it would be straight, right?
Yeah, you should have thrown it to where I was going to be. But this is important. This curve is only something that you. It just appears to be curving, because in actual life, that line was actually straight. Yes, that's on that animation we just saw.
Yeah, it's actually straight because I threw it straight.
Yeah, but it looked like it's curving. Harold says that you are a fanatic that just bullies flat earthers. But what you're actually doing is you go out in the real world and do scientific experiments.
I also did the flat earthers. The earth is round.
Yeah. Being a flat earther is idiotic.
Or if you are a flat earther, go out in space one day and you'll see that the earth is clearly round.
Yeah.
It's a ball.
Thank you so much for watching. You never know what we are going to do next, but you can rest assured that it's going to be interesting. See you next time. But this year we also wanted to try out another American tradition.
Yeah.
PopTarts. Frosted wild berry. And we here in Scandinavia, where we live, we don't have PopTarts normally. So we special ordered this from an import company that imports American junk food. American tasty, delicious food.
Okay, let's eat. It's the filling.
Come on.
Actually good. I'm not lying. I need to eat the blue part. That's delicious.